folks. What a game. Denver did everything right, but it wasn't enough to beat the Dubs, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, damas caballeros, Warrior fans throughout the multiverse, welcome to Cherry Lamb Main Event Mania Nuggets Warriors Game 3 Post Game Live. I gotta be honest, the game went down the way I thought it should. And I gotta say, the Warriors, they came out strong. There wasn't any lack of energy at all. Jordan Poole was fantastic. Draymond Green, another big game. But on the flip side, I think Denver did everything they needed to do. Nikola Jokic could have took more shots. Every time he didn't have the ball, I felt a little bit relieved. But you know what? He played tough. He got inside. He got to the line. And I think the other thing was a factor was the altitude. Steph Curry is a little bit tired. Jordan Poole, again, fantastic. Big shout out to Andre Iguodala. Man, he got some big. The small lineup was on the boards. I think for almost the whole second half, Kerr went to the best 6 players: Wiggins, Green, Iguodala, Poole, Curry, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, one player. I think there was maybe some questionable coaching by Steve Kerr. I mean, number one, 2 question marks. It's a playoff, so I understand why he did it, but he went with that the lineup with Klay, Steph, Draymond, Iguodala, and Wiggins for quite a while. And of course, he subbed in Poole, who was fantastic when he came in. That's a long time to, I don't know, quite over 10 minutes. There was a long time of those guys being in the game, being in Denver. Yeah, I could see Curry just sucking in air. But what the hell are you going to do? They're going to come out? They're not going to come out. They're not going to come out of the game. But I liked how Kerr kind of finessed that work with Jordan Poole getting him in. He subbed him for Wiggins and Iguodala incrementally throughout the last 5 or so minutes. The other issue, until he hit a 3 with about 3 minutes to go, Wiggins kind of disappears. Andrew Wiggins kind of disappears. But yeah, you know what? We needed a big 3. He hit one with 3 minutes to go. Warriors were on the damn boards every single time. That was a big disadvantage the Warriors had. And that small lineup, the top 6 guys who played the last part of the game, Steve Kerr cut it down to 6-man rotation. It worked. I would like to see more guys in there, but you know what? They won the damn game. Nice job. They really crashed the boards. They were all. I've never seen the small lineup hit the boards like this. Curry and Thompson are stronger. Iguodala was just raising up. Jordan Poole on the boards. Draymond Green. It was just some team rebound. Warriors really wanted that game more. I mean, Klay Thompson was just shooting. Steph Curry went to the hole. He just, there's no way you're going to have your legs back. This is what is his third game back, and this is he's playing in the Mile High City. The Warriors sucked it up, took it to the rim, nice drives, and really one of the shots of the game. Like I said, I was like, where the hell's Wiggins? I feel like he kind of disappears. Get an itchy ear. Maybe Wiggins is hearing me and blowing in my ear a little bit. But he made that big shot. So I can't really say Denver could have done anything different besides, give it to, or have a Jokic shoot more. He almost had 40 damn points. I mean, he was efficient. But the Warriors just would not surrender. That was a tough game. That is a tough game to go to Denver. They were tired, and they played just the majority of the second half. Pretty much all the guys, all the main dogs, came through and delivered. They probably listened to me. They don't want to give Denver any kind of hope. Denver fought for hope. And Nikola Jokic showed why he was an MVP last year and an MVP candidate this year. He might win it. He had quite a few steals. He was just in for a guy who moves so damn slow. He seems to get to the ball a lot. That's timing. He's like a boxer. Timing beats speed. The Warriors, that small lineup, they were everywhere on defense and on the boards. I've seen it a lot of times, where that's the weakness where they're not getting on the boards, but damn, they got to the boards. I think with Jordan Poole, he's unquestionable right now. There's a little bit of professional, I don't know, jealousy. There's a little, I don't know if it's jealousy, or rivalry, but you gotta fight to keep that guy on the bench, and he's tough as heck. I mean, to get on that court, Poole came in for Wiggins and Iguodala. So, I mean, Curry and Steph, you can't pull them off the court. Or Draymond Green, none of the big three. But Poole, he reminds me of Reggie Lewis, old Celtic, where it was Parrish, Bird, and McHale, and then Reggie Lewis came around, and he kind of put his name on that pantheon. And I think Jordan Poole, this is his damn third playoff game. I'm not putting him there yet. But boy, is he playing well, and clutch, and solid, and team, and doing what he's got to do to win basketball games. Boy, what a game that was. I gotta give Denver credit. Early on, it was a high-scoring game, and Denver hung right in there. They hung right in there, and Boogie Cousins played well. And I gotta give Denver credit when Jokic went out. They really went to Cousins, and the Warriors couldn't answer him. There was no one. There's no one. The Warriors when Green's out. When Jokic is out, Green is out. In the first half, there's no backup on the Warriors that can guard Cousins. Thus, in the second half, damn, the Warriors, the main dogs, the sensational six. There was kind of a three-way dance with Poole, Iguodala, and Wiggins. And I was gonna criticize Curry a little bit, but you can't take them off. I mean, they were tired though. Curry was tired. The altitude was a factor, but they have a game under the belt with that. Warriors won, and the jump shot wasn't there for a lot of at the end, but damn, they took it to the basket and they got on the boards. They crashed the boards, and that was the difference in the game. Big time. Warriors up 3-0. Oh! The Warriors need Wiggins a little bit more. A little bit more out of Wiggins. I think he gets lost a little bit offensively. You got Poole and Curry and Clay. Clay just made some shots tonight. Holy smokes! Man, just the Warriors needed everybody. They got everything from everybody. Everyone stepped in, and like I said, Draymond Green, what a key cog to this victory. He just, as great as Jokic is, Green counters. He got in foul trouble. I mean, a big part of the fourth quarter, the Warriors were over the limit, over the team limited fouls, and they were just going to the line, and they actually did what they needed to do. They got the Warriors out of rhythm, but the Warriors just played tough and took it to the basket. So, nice job for the Warriors. Up 3-0. Carrie Lamb main event mania. Predictions all correct. Let me go to my predictions here. My prediction was pain, and the Nuggets are in pain. I give them a ton of credit. They're short of men, and Aaron Gordon had a big game too. Shout out to Aaron Gordon from I think he's from San Jose. He was really he was just not. He looked bad, honestly. He always hustled, but he just was missing a lot of shots in San Francisco. But he was a big difference, keeping the game close today. I would like Aaron Gordon to be that guy on the Warriors. The guy who he's not 6'10", but obviously he can jump out of the gym. He plays hard. I would love for the Warriors. I don't know what he's gonna make. I don't know if he's overhyped. I don't know his pay, but I'd love a guy like that on the Golden State Warriors. But I think he sees himself as a big time baller, and why not? Why not? Good, Warriors. He may be out of the Warriors price range, but he's been rumored to the Warriors for a while. I'd love to see a guy like that on the Warriors. That's what they're missing. But damn, if you're gonna rebound like that and put it all out on the court, you can win a lot of games. Before I talk about Debo, I do want to talk about Jordan Poole. What a tough dude. He busted his head. I can't wait to hear the injury report on his elbow. On the floor, playing tough, putting his face in there. Dang. Man was in the D-League. And right now, I see him like Reggie Lewis was with the Celtics when it was McHale, Parrish, and Bird, and Reggie Lewis was right there. I think Jordan Poole is as important as any Warrior right now. And I was wondering, with about 5 to go, was Kerr going to leave him on the bench for the old guard for Iguodala, Wiggins, Thompson, Curry, and Green. But you know what? He benched Wiggins. I think Kerr saw what I was seeing in Wiggins. He just kind of disappears. He doesn't have to score. We need his energy. He is an athlete. We need a dunk. And damn, speaking of dunks, Iguodala slam. Holy smokes. He only had like 3 points, but they were memorable. But Jordan Poole got in the game the last 5 minutes. He was a major factor. He is... but he is an elite. I don't know if he knows how to be a sixth man yet. I don't know if he's comfortable in that role. It's probably better that Curry has that role right now because a veteran could probably handle that a lot more. I think that's the only thing that's going to keep him from anything is figure out how. They're trying to do this all year. How's Poole gonna, react to going back to the bench? Does he have to? Curry's gonna Curry. And it turns out it is what I said it was gonna be. Curry's just gonna go to the mountains and get in shape like a fighter. Like a fighter going to the mountains to get in shape. He's going to that mile-high city. The Warriors gonna be in shape. Can they keep this up? It takes a lot of effort. It's a lot of effort. But if you get the sweep, if you get out the broom and sweep them, you're going to have some time to rest. I just want to go over these things really quick here. What did I say was going to happen here? 3-1 deficits, a history of overcoming that. Nuggets came out hard. I think they did a good job. They did a hell of a job. They showed themselves to be men. Nice job, Nuggets. Yeah, I can't say you should have done anything differently. Maybe give it to Djokovic. Should have took more shots, but he got to the line at least nine free throws. Very tough, but 3-0 is going to be even tougher. How the Warriors were affected by the high altitude, they wouldn't admit it, but I saw them sucking air a little bit. But at the same time, sucking air and missing jumpers at the end. Wiggins got that little bit of rest and hit that 3 with about 3 to go. Was that before or after the break? But I know Poole came in for him. It was a factor, but you know what? They fought through it. Damn. They were just like, they were like amoeba. They were like bees swarming to get the rebound. I've been upset. Like, that's the main frustration I've had with the Warriors. Just get a damn rebound. And they did it. They toughed it. The altitude was a factor, but you know what? The Warriors overcame it. I could see they're in their faces. They were sucking in air, especially down the stretch. Curry just, the mouthpiece sticking out, the whole thing. But you know what? They have that game under their belt now. They're going to be better. It wasn't a factor, but the Warriors overcame it. Draymond Green, holy smokes, he is the key cog. He didn't get thrown out, but he almost fouled out. When Draymond Green had 5 fouls, about 5 minutes ago, midway to about 3 minutes in the fourth quarter, I was sweating bullets. Because it wasn't even Nikola beating us. It was Cousins when Draymond was out of the game. I think if Draymond fouls out, we're done. We're toast. But he was dead guys everywhere. Draymond Green, key cog. He did complain about a foul. He stayed calm, cool, and collected. He didn't get tossed. He didn't foul out. The sucker played like a JYD. Like a junkyard dog. Speaking of dogs, how you doing, Panda? Yeah, Panda's tired. He's right over there. What else did I say? 3 was Draymond Green. Man, what a game. He complained about his game, but what are you going to do? Stop the Joker the whole time? Nah. Did a good job. Joker needed to score. I think what he scored about. I know he had the last time I checked, he had 37, close to 40. I think he needed to take more shots. He needed to take closer to 30. But he was dominant. He did take the ball. They early on, at least, I think Denver needed to slow the pace of the game down and take up more of the shot clock. When the Warriors are swarming like they were swarming, it is hard to kind of mess around. The Warriors force their play. They're not going to let them play around. And a couple times the Warriors did double team though. Nikola made great passes. Damn, that guy's a good player. But whoa! The Warriors got on the boards. He was in the game. The Warriors were just in there getting boards. Him and Gordon couldn't get the ball. Djokovic and Gordon couldn't get the ball. Iguodala rose up on one of them. Holy smokes, and rose up on a dunk. Warriors were swarming. Nikola showed what he's made of. He really fought hard. I don't know. You need to shoot it more or get inside more. But, I mean, it's easier said than done when you got a bunch of Warriors after you. Yeah, I said it wasn't going to be enough. They were outgunned, but damn, they really fought hard. Yeah, I mean, the Warriors, they didn't allow... The game got choppy at the end, but it wasn't, a 90s game. It did the scoring did slow down on the fourth quarter, but you know what? After all was said and done, the Warriors won. I would like to have seen a blowout, of course. I'm a fan. I would like to see the Warriors blowing them out, but you know what? Jonathan Kuminga is going to have to play another game. at another time. I want to see a blowout. I want to see Kuminga. Didn't happen today. No problem. The main thing is you get the win. You're up 3-0. Let's put him away. Next game. Amazon, when's the next game? When's the next Warrior game? Amazon.
Here's what I found from the web. The next Dragon Ball Super card game set, The Ultimate Squad, will be released in June 2022. It will be the 8th and final expansion of the Unison Warrior series. And will focus on androids and robots from the Dragon Ball universe.
That's nothing like what I asked for.
Was that helpful?
No. Amazon,
Thanks for your feedback.
You're welcome. Amazon, when's the next Warriors game?
Tomorrow, the Detroit Tigers will play the Colorado Rockies at Comerica Park. First pitch is at 4:10 p.m.
Let's try it one more time. 2 strikes on Amazon. Amazon, when is the next Golden State Warriors game? She don't want to talk to me no more. Alright, I'll talk to Alexa. Hey Alexa! When is the next Golden State Warriors game? Nothing. No one wants to talk to me right now. Alexa, Amazon, neither wants to talk to me. When is the next Golden State...
talk with an Alexa Prize social bot?
No. I don't want a social bot. That sounds naughty. Let's try again.
Okay.
Amazon, what is the Golden State Warriors schedule? Amazon, what's the Golden State Warriors schedule?
The Warriors will play at Denver on Sunday, April 24th at 12:30 p.m. The Nuggets next Wednesday, April 27th at 7.
Alright. She turned off. I know the game's Sunday. Sunday! Is that right? The Warriors play on... That can't be right. It's Thursday. You're not going to play till Sunday? I just don't believe her right now. She's lying to me. Amazon's lying.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named Light.
Dang, she can't understand me. I misunderstood. Oh, Lord! Okay, I'll check the Warriors schedule. This is great. This is awesome. Social media streaming right here. Got the host. I can't even remember the Warriors schedule. Can't remember here. Schedule playoffs. Who's next? Who's next? I don't want to buy tickets. I just want to know when the heck they play. Why does technology hate me? It is Sunday, April 24th. Game 4. What time? By then, the Warriors should be ready. What time's the game? 1:30. There we go. Figured it out. That's why technology, it's a love-hate with me in technology. But that's right. I love and they hate. Hate is math for whatever reason. I think one day all this tech, it's just gonna destroy me or something. They're like a succubus trying to take my soul. But you know what? You can't have it, Amazon or Alexa. Alexa, how you doing?
My Thursday's been thankful. Thankful it's almost Friday. Yippee!
Alright. Alexa's hella corny. I like that. In a computerized being. Alright. Warriors looking good. Up 3-0. They got till Sunday to rest. It's working out all like I planned. I thought it was going to be a rough time with Nikola Jokic. It was not rough enough. I think the Warriors took the best shot. This is going to be a warm-up. All these guys are going to be in shape. No one else in the West is up 3-0. Let's put these guys away. Put them away. Put them away. Put them away. Put them away now. Put them away. Put them away. Put them away now. All right. I gotta do it now. I gotta talk about Debo. Whoa. Debo. Whoa. I said I would come back and at least talk about Debo. He's been the most important 49er since they were 3-5 out of the playoffs. Took on the running back. What do you call it? The wide back role. He's been fantastic. Carried the Niners to the playoffs. Hell of a player. Now he wants to be traded. And you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he's gone. There's not a lot of details from the Niners side or Debo. So I don't know what the hell is really going on. But you know I gotta speculate. That's what the sports talk's all about. Speculation, sensation. What I do know, what Debo reports, he's getting on his social media death threats, people attacking him for his race. That is hella not cool. And I like what Debo said. It's like the same people who are cheering you, same ones saying evil ass shit. Excuse me, Jesus. It's like, it ain't, it's serious, but it ain't that serious. Why do you wish someone death? Why do you attack someone's, the race? You know what I'm saying? But, especially in San Francisco, we're supposed to be woke. Full of shit. Be real, man. I don't really know what's going on, but I gotta say, I'm gonna take both sides. I know what the hell's going on. It's the damn money. It's the do re mi, baby. It's the money, and it's about money. It's about respect. All right. Everything was fine besides losing to the Rams in the NFC Championship game. It was a good relationship. The Niners, I guess they knew they were going to pay Bosa and Debo. We all knew those brothers got to get paid. And while I mentioned Nick Bosa, don't compare Bosa and Debo as far as how they're handling. Well, you can't compare. You know what? You can compare because, damn it, you're grown men. You got to face up to everyone's accountable for their actions. But I wouldn't trip on it as far as like one person's better than the other. The reason why, Nick Bosa has a father in the NFL. His father didn't do everything right. But Nick and his brother Joey, plenty of experience. They know what to do. They know how to deal with the media. Nick and Debo are two different guys. Debo does not have this experience. So I'll leave it right there. And I'll say he's probably, he's kind of being mysterious the way he's doing it in social media. That's what people do in this generation. That's what people do. Was he 26? Still maturing as a human being. All right. I'm not saying it's not. It's a serious. I said it before. This reminds me of Chris Webber and Don Nelson, or even T.O. with the 49ers, or even Charles Haley. Do you know what Charles Haley, Chris Webber, and Terrell Owens all had in common? None of them wanted to go in real life. They said they wanted to go. None of them did. I'm sure their feelings were hurt by the 49ers. But they really didn't want to leave. They didn't want to leave. They just wanted to be wanted. And there's stubbornness. There's immaturity. I remember, sometimes it takes people longer to mature. A pro athlete, their peak is still in, as far as their physicality, what they can do physically. And some people mature early, good on you. But the curve of, your age of maturity and age of physical peak is different. It's just different, okay? So it's understandable, but you know what? Business is business. And when it comes to business, with a $31 million contract by Tyreek Hill, in my opinion, that's what rocked the whole damn boat. All right, then other receivers started getting paid. A lot of people were bringing the Christian Kirk contract by Trent Baalke. Another loser. Thanks a lot, Trent. Trent. Yes, we're gonna pay Christian Kirk, and we're gonna draft Jenkins, and we're not gonna draft J.J. Watt. Look it. If you're the 49ers. So I want to say this first. I don't know anything. The rumors are I have. Debo got offered $19 million, and I was listening to KMBR. Not KMBR. I was 95.7 The Game. Larry Krueger was on with Damian Bruce and Ray Ratto. Damian Bruce says his sources tell him Debo hasn't even got an offer from the 49ers. I don't know the deal. I'm going to start on the Niners side. $31 million for a receiver. That's a lot of dough. It's a lot of salary cap. Is Debo, the kind of receiver for Trey Lance who likes to throw it deep? Debo dropped some balls. I think he dropped 12 balls this year. That's the most in the NFL. And the way the Niners want to use him, they want to use him as a running back. So, they probably want to give him like $70 million guaranteed. Do you want to risk that? Do you want to risk that that kind of salary cap hit for a guy who might get injured and whose career's may not be long enough because of actually the way they actually play him, So, and on the flip side, so it's a big investment. That is a big investment. We are 1 week away from the draft. And it wouldn't surprise me if Debo is gone. It wouldn't surprise me if the 49ers maybe cause a little drama on purpose. It wouldn't surprise me if the Niners are happy that Debo caused a little drama. So it's easier for the Niners to trade Debo on draft day. I don't want to see it. I think it's hard. I mean, the last receiver the Niners have had, I can't remember like a top-notch receiver they've had. Debo had 1,400 yards. When's the last time the Niners had a receiver like that? Debo had 900 in 2019 with Isaac Bruce. Who's even doing anything at the receiver position for the San Francisco 49ers? Who's the last 1,000-yard receiver, which is nothing in the NFL today. And I don't know how many yards he had, like 300 yards rushing. But all big touchdowns. 12 touchdowns. He had a huge year. He carried us into the playoffs. It's going to be hard to get rid of that guy. But at the same time, his value will never be higher. I think the Niners know it. He knows it. The time to strike is now. Both sides know it. The 49ers, John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, if they want to get rid of him, now is the time. And they can hopefully get a ton back, maybe like a Tyreek Hill deal, and get guys. I don't trust the Niners to draft another receiver. Maybe they think Ayuk's going to be the guy. Maybe he has better hands. Debo's been the heart of this team. I think it's like Chris Webber on the Warriors. It's like Webber was perfect for the Warriors. Debo's perfect for the 49ers. But business, it might not be the right business move for the 49ers. I think you got to. What do you want? You want a $30 million running back? I don't know. And they're going to need to use him. You got a rookie quarterback coming in. And on Debo's side, hey, you know what? You just put your career on the line playing running back for the 49ers. You had a huge year. You sacrificed some of your receiver stats. You did what you need to do. And if you wait till next year when your contract is up, it's a huge risk. Not only injury risk. You got a rookie quarterback or another quarterback coming off a shoulder surgery. There's no guarantee you're going to put up those numbers. A lot of top receivers don't put up big numbers unless you're on, DeAndre Hopkins, who's quarterback proof. There's going to be maybe some kind of down in your numbers, a decline. So Debo's got to do. I think this is a bad situation. I wouldn't compare it to a marriage. There's not that kind of animosity, Your guys like to play football. I'm sure Debo likes it here. He pushed back about an Adam Schefter report that Debo wants to be close to home. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I have to speculate. I've heard that the Niners wanted to pay him, and now I've heard that he hadn't had the offer. So all I know is it's bad. They haven't got it together. And the draft is Thursday, and I wouldn't be surprised if Debo is gone, and that breaks my heart. It's an interesting idea because you're probably going to start Trey Lance, next year in the fall, and Debo Samuels is your best offensive player. But if you're Debo, you got to make the stand right now. Like I said, there's a big chance your numbers aren't going to be the same because you got a rookie QB. The offensive line has questions. Who the Niners going to, have at running back? It's going to be him. He wants to be paid the highest non-quarterback number in all of football. Someone will pay it, maybe. If he was a free agent, I would let him test the waters, and then either match it or give him a little bit more, or let him walk. But he's not. He has a year left, so the Niners can't. The Niners don't even have that option to hopefully the market won't be as big for him. I would, if there's a free agent, I would say, Debo, get out there, see what you're worth, and if these guys, want to pay you this, I'll pay you $1 more. Maybe Debo's worth $25 million in the open market. The problem is, it's not the open market. They're gonna have to pay him, and they're gonna have to trade him. They're gonna have to trade him if they don't want to pay that money. And you can't even throw Jimmy Garoppolo in that deal because that'll be like, what is that, $60 million a year in a salary cap? So there's a good chance that on draft day, Debo Samuel is not a 49er. And I just want to get on his side a little bit more. Look at he did everything the 49ers wanted him to do. He put all his heart out there. He's a leader on the team. He is the big difference as to why the 49ers win and lose. And they're not ponying up the dough. That's what we think. I don't know. All I know is this is the dark side of sports. The negotiations are kind of, they're silenced. There's no word from either side as to what's going on. But the fact that there's an issue is out in the open, and all we can do is speculate. And you know what? If you want us to know Debo, let us know. But I think he's kind of an emotional guy. He's in his feelings. And I'm sure we've all been there. Dang, you do extra at your job. You're working hard. And instead of showing you the money, they ask a little bit more for a little bit less. And it makes you say, I want to quit. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I bet you at least 80% of us have felt like they wanted to quit because they felt unappreciated. Acknowledge me. Debo doesn't feel appreciated. His heart is broken. He feels disrespected. But damn, 31 mil or whatever he has to get paid. That's a lot of dough for a guy who, might get hurt. Football players get hurt. And on the you don't have any draft picks. Debo is worth more now than ever. If you want to get out, now's the time to get out for the 49ers. Debo is a hot commodity. I think he's as hot as he's ever going to be. Receivers are important as they're ever going to be. You got no damn draft picks, but you did get your quarterback. Debo may not be a San Francisco 49er. After Thursday, we will find out. I don't want it to happen, but it might be the logical choice. It will change the face of the 49ers, but at the same time, we get a different quarterback who may not rely on the run after catch. He's got a bigger arm. Now I can't remember anything. I'm not going to trust Amazon anymore. There she is, waking up. I gotta look up the roster now. What's his name? Jefferson on the Vikings here. We'll look it up. This is me fighting technology every day. Minnesota Vikings. Yes. Justin Jefferson. Let me look at his stats here. Justin Jefferson wants out of Minnesota. If you can make a straight deal, I'd take Justin Jefferson. And how big is this guy? Reference here. 6'1", a little bit bigger than Debo. Dang. He's already got 190 catches in 2 years. He had 1,600 yards. Let's see what I'd be thinking about Justin Jefferson right now. Player for player. And the reason why I'd make that move. First of all, he's a better dancer. He'd be the gritty. I wouldn't say he's a better player than Debo, but he's a better dancer. And he's probably going to be a 100-catch guy or close to that if the 49ers pass enough. He's done with Cousins. That might be a direction I would go. You got to replace Debo. You can't just have not a receiver. The reason why Debo is worse, the reason why we have this problem is because receivers are worth so damn much, and it's a reason. You got to catch the ball. And it's hard to find these guys. You can... The NFL is like basketball now. The guys could just... You could throw it up to these guys, and they'll make a play. And there's no shutdown corner anymore. It's just that important a position in the National Football League. So you do swap two disgruntled guys. Maybe Jefferson might be a better fit for Trey Lance. What have I said? Have I saying Trey Lance the whole time? I hope so. So you can't just leave Trey Lance out there with no weapons, but maybe you can. This guy's dynamic. He was making Sherfield a star in practice. Let's see. Well, I'm hoping they get this together, but I don't know. There's part of me, as much as I like Debo, and everyone's gonna hate me, part of me says, you know what? Make that draft day trade. Get assets out of him. Get a lot of players. Add more to your team. Niners may need a number one cornerback. They need running back. They need some offensive line help. They could dominate on the rest of the field. Just, man, Debo makes such a difference. Even in that Super Bowl run, 2019, he was huge. He's the kind of player you look for. Is he kind of player that's going to fight for a ball when you throw it up in the air? Or is he just a run after catch guy? Either way, he's a heck of a player. And maybe I don't think he's washed, but maybe he maxed it out. I think he left it out on the field in 2021, 2022. So we'll see. Debo kind of acted up. Maybe getting the Niners out of a situation where they're going to be, giving guaranteed money to another player. And I hope Debo, no matter what, I hope he gets paid. He was a great 49er. After draft day, he may not be a 49er. So I hope my prediction does not come true. He's not going to die with $25 million. Are you going to die with $25 million? I don't even know what they offered him. Maybe it was 19 million. It was nothing. But yeah, Debo might be gone. But you know who's still here? Jimmy Garoppolo. He'll never leave. That guy's like a bad rash. What the hell happened? What the hell happened to the 49ers? What the hell happened? We're supposed to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo, but now we're getting rid of Debo? What in the wild world of sports is going on here? Why? Garoppolo's never gonna leave, and now we're getting rid of Debo. What the hell happened? Gotta get out of here. Unbelievable. But you know what? The Warriors are up 3-0. I'm gonna go. I gotta talk about it, but I gotta go. It's just unbelievable. Technology's not working. It's working fine. It's just the person who's using them. I'm gonna get out of here. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, Pat, come here. Bye. Alright. Panda, what do you think about Debo? Panda says he should get some extra treats for the season he had, right, Panda? Yeah? This to the Warriors shirt. Bam. Oh, there you go, Panda. Yeah. Hey, Panda. Would you play for $19 million? Panda doesn't like football. He likes to play fetch. Good boy. Alright. My friends, this has been Kerry Lamb. Main Event Mania. Warriors up 3-0. We might have to say goodbye to Debo. Good night, friends. God bless you. Keep it real. Keep it clean. No, we're never going to get rid of Panda. Panda's never getting traded. Panda's always on my team. Good night.